my name is Iram, and this video about to explain what I'm trying to build. It's a video about my campaign to explain what is my project about and what I'm trying to build. I think to successful business there should be two components to make successful business. Component number one, person should have unique knowledge or some kind of inspiration or like something to do. That's component number one. And second component, needed study industry, regular industry that around us, and address those, find those unique area, like a niche market, and build something to the industry that someone willing to pay. So those kind of two components is necessary to make unique business. Like so first it's like your unique knowledge or what you like to do. If you like something to do, you can do it something better than other. And second, you have to know what industry problem you will address, what you're gonna supply to the industry that need it, niche market of industry. Put them together, successful business. Here you can see components number one. That's machine that I built as a CNC machine, motion controller, CNC motion controller. So I can build a CNC mill. Like a lathe, mill, all kind of metal cutting, plastic cutting, everything that needs to be moved to cut or make some parts. I'm machinist for 15 years. So that's why I'm trying to learn how to build generic components. Low cost, high performance motion controller. I built this around of, I started interested about that about 10 years ago. The machine was in this shape already for last 7 years. I will show you the capability of how it's works. So you can see I can put a program and the machine gonna move. Well, let me just move to show how it's working. You see, axis is moving. It's a 3-axis machine. It's a regular machine, just milling machine. The problem is, I can't find someone who willing to pay me for that. Okay, you have a machine, so what? You know, there's many machine around. The machine get last longer, newer machine, but they're expensive, but they last longer. They use machine on the market. So 7 years, this project was here. So you can see I'm using PC base, like a desktop computer, like I can buy used one for $70 or $80. Couple of boards, wires, motors, AC servo motors. You see the noise, specific noise generated by AC servo motors, motor drive, you know, and basically keyboard, mouse, monitor. So everything out of shelf you can buy. You don't need any specific knowledge like technician come from OEM, original equipment manufacturer, and charge you a lot of money for that. So I'm a technician myself. So that's my unique knowledge. Components number one, I can build CNC machine. But components number two, find and build something to the industry that needed. So this particular machine you can use for engraved plastic, wood, and so on. Well, retrofit some mill if you need it. But, you know, 7 years, it's a long time. I couldn't find someone who really can pay for that. And components number two, it is found not long time ago. That is benzo sharpening machine. So that's a benzo. That's a blade for benzo. You can use YouTube to teach yourself and find more information about benzo. Type on YouTube benzo, and there's a lot of videos you're gonna see with benzo. Benzo is designed to cut large piece of lumber yard using timber yard using them to cut a lot of wood, or you can cut them a lot of metal with them. metal, or maybe 40-50 inch tall and 100-inch wide. This piece of metal can slice with the bend saw, with this kind of bend saw. It's like a 2.5 inch blade. Then you can type in YouTube bend saw sharpening. So then you can learn what's machine available to sharpen this kind of bend saw. You will see there's a lot of 4 or 5 models, manual machine, and they're kind of primitive type of machine. What it is, most of those machines designed to sharpen specific type of blade. You see, that's from one machine. You will see that this is bigger, different shape than this here. You know, it's like different drill bits for different machine. Different cuttings will ask different type of shape of the teeth to cut. And those manual machines cannot be easily readjusted for different shape, because the manufacturer of the bend saw, they usually build sharpening machine to sharpen their own bend saw. They don't build any universal. It's not like different camps. You can add it. It doesn't work like that way. In my case, if I can use CNC, computer control, digitally control shape of my what it is I can sharp. So I can load a different program, and that's all it takes, and I can sharp all kind of shape of the bend saw. Teeth of the bend saw. So that's a benefit. Well, again, to see if what I'm saying, you can do your own homework. Number one, on YouTube, you can type bend saw, learn about a bend saw. Number two, you can type bend saw sharpening. You can see what kind of machine is there. Then you can search in Google like a lumberyard, timber yard, lumber manufacturer, and you will see use of them. You can ask them what kind of blade they use, and what they do is use blade, and they will tell you how much they're paying for blade and how much it costs to them to sharpen, and not how much blade it can be sharpened. Big lumberyard, they have their own sharpener, but most of the blade is just been thrown away, or they're for a very manual machine, like a primitive type machine, you can sharpen them. They're not good, they don't bring you to the condition of a brand new blade, but there's some sharpener. And you can call to the tool sharpening shop around you. You can visit them, you can talk to them, you will see they're going to sharpen you all kind of drill bits, mills and mills, but they will not sharpen, not many of them going to sharpen this kind of blade. There's no such equipment available. So you can do all research through the YouTube, Google, and visit your local lumberyard, metal shop, they're cutting slice of metal, talk to them, and see that if the market for specialized machine, high performance, computer control machine to sharpen this kind of blade. Basically, you can see this blade is 2.5 inches, not very big. There's some blade can be up to 12 inch, and a different shape of the teeth. So basically, it's all tool steel, and I can reduce wideness of this blade maybe on a 2 or 3 tooth heights. So I can maybe more than 10 times resharpen same blade before blade can be useless. So 10 times I can resharpen them. So I can have 10 times more use of same blade. So 10 times I can reduce the scrap, throwing away this blade. Some big companies use their own sharpening business, but is they efficient or no? Is question. But most of blade for mid-size and small users is no access for this machine. They just throw it away because shape of teeth is going to change. Your machine become useless, and that's kind of good business for manufacturer of the blade. They want to sell more. They will make a different shape of the teeth, and they can force you to buy more different blade. They don't want to sharpen them like a drill bit. They don't want to resharpen, because then you're not going to buy new drill bits. And from another side, company that make little bit sharpener. They can make a different machine. So in this kind of triangle. In this case, in case of the resharpening bandsaw, there's no such big company that manufacture universal bandsaw sharpener. And I want to build CNC bandsaw resharpening machine based on this motion controller. Should be just change the program and you can sharp all kind of blade. How much it costs? Important. So each axis here, motor about $500–600. Motor drive probably around the $800–900. So about $1,500 on low end, $1,500 per axis. If I want to build high-end machine, so I can show to people understand they can do everything. Around if I put max like 8-axis. 8-axis machine with $1,500 each axis, so only components to buy. Only components to buy like a motor drive is around $12,000. Then need to buy linear bearings, ball screws, probably another $15,000. And then base of machine, and then hire a machine shop to cut a piece of metal, design them, and to machine shop build them. So I'm thinking around of low 50s, probably up to $50,000 to $60,000. And first machine that can be rolled into showroom and put a bandsaw, sharpen them. Probably around the $50,000 to $60,000. And I'm trying to build this machine on chassis, on some kind of trailer that can pull by the Ford 250, 350 models like GM, Ford, mid-size like pickups, heavy-duty pickups, 200 models, 250, 350 models. It's kind of be a mobile business. They can move because lumber yard they're spread all over the place, so you can drive to customer place and sharpen them, or you can use them as a stationary. It's kind of machine business in one unit, so you don't need to upload them and keep them on the shop floor. So well, basically that's kind of video. You see what I built already. As component 1, unique knowledge to build a CNC motion controller, and components 2, to build specialized machine to sharpen bandsaw, CNC type machine, which is not available. You can find them anything close to in the US, and you can do research in your YouTube. Well, basically that's my video. I'm explaining you my project, and well, want to hear your feedback, and that's why I want to raise a fund for that and build this kind of machine to fill those unique niche market in the industry. That's all. Thanks. Yeah, by the way, I want to show you a machine from close so you can see what it is, because from far okay. Well, that's how you see this is controllers. You can put program here. This is a desktop computer, couple of boards inside. This is a motor drive, 3 of them there. And this is machine. You can see this is a servo motor. That's another, that's a servo motor 1 for Z-axis, servo motor 2 for X, and bigger motor for the Y-axis. So this is, and this is all linear stuff. You see the linear bearings, so I know what to buy. This is linear bearings, switches, you know. So just need to scale up and build something useful. That's all. Thank you.